Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is the Hoops Guru, and I'm back again. And I'm going to do a quick video to talk to you about the NBA Finals. Last night there was Game 4, and it's an excellent basketball game. And I'm like really glad to see just hard defense, paying attention to details, rotating, switching, communicating, really having to guard guys tight in order to make sure guys don't get open looks, especially on the Lakers' behalf, because they realized that they couldn't let Duncan Robinson get any open looks. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope was like inside of him the whole game. Same thing with Tyler Herro. Even though Tyler Herro was able to drop 21 points a game, they really made him work for it. And that proved the difference in the game, really, as the Lakers won 102-96. And when I look at and analyze basketball games, I really like to go to the quarter breakdowns and see what transpired or told the tale of the game. But every quarter was pretty close. Like the first quarter, the Lakers won 27-22. So they won that quarter by 5 points. The second quarter, the Lakers lost that quarter, or let's say Miami won it 25-22. So they won it by Miami won that quarter by 3 points, which gave the Lakers a 2-point lead at halftime. The third quarter, the Lakers won 26-23, which gave them a 5-point lead at halftime. And excuse me, at the end of the third quarter. And as we know, the Lakers were 55-0 at that time when they're leading going into the fourth quarter. So pretty much if they're leading you going into the fourth quarter, you're going to lose the game. And the Lakers only won the fourth quarter by 1 point. 27-26. You could say maybe by a little bit more because Tyler Herro kind of hit a garbage shot before the buzzer or the last few seconds of the game. But in any case, when you see the quarter breakdown, you can see there was a small margin for error as far as the game went. And I think the Lakers prevailed as far as the way they executed their X and O's compared to Miami Heat. And even though LeBron James may get most of the accolades as he had a very good stat line, 28 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. I still thought Anthony Davis was kind of the star of the game, even though he had 22 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. But I just think he got the key block with Jimmy Butler down the stretch. There were some key rebounds and putbacks, some timely 3-pointers that Anthony Davis hit that I thought were the difference in the game. Or he just and especially him just kind of checking Jimmy Butler most of the night, because you notice when Jimmy Butler drove and he likes to go to that little stop and turn around fadeaway, he kind of reserved himself to kicking it out to the shooters because he didn't want to attempt to shoot over Anthony Davis' length. And even though Jimmy Butler had a good stat line, I thought he worked for his a lot more, and it allowed him to kind of really be shut down in the fourth quarter. I think he was 0 for 4 in the fourth quarter. As the game went on. But this is a tight game. The Lakers up 3-1, but shoot, man, this could have easily been 2-2. If they were 2-2, boy, I tell you, the Lakers would probably be shaking their boots heading into Game 5. But Game 5 being on Friday, I think the Lakers will close it out. If they don't, I don't think it should be something where everybody feel like the world has been shocked or anything, because Miami's making them work for every point they get. And I'm glad to see that, and I hope that this is a trend that's going to be going forward in the NBA, that, these players and coaches realize that, you have to pay attention to detail and really put some energy on the defensive side. I just really appreciate the closeouts and the communication that we're seeing in the playoffs now. Like, you could tell these guys are really playing basketball at a high level and putting forth a lot of energy. So that being said, man, I just really excited and happy to see what was transpired during the bubble, and I think the Lakers are going to close out in 5. What are your thoughts? Please, put a comment Please leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about how the NBA Finals have been going so far. Who do you think were the key contributors to the Lakers' success, and what type of changes do the Miami Heat need to make in order to survive Game 5 and keep this thing going? Again, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel to hear more content, man. If you like listening to basketball, make this your home for hoops. I'm the Hoops Guru with Beat Street Sports Blast. Thank you for taking the time. Peace.